Multi- and interdisciplinary systems may be ideal collaboration models in environments with abundant practitioners and resources. In South Africa, where childcare practitioners are struggling to meet an often overwhelming demand, a different system is needed. According to a demographic study in 2018, there were 5,180 registered occupational therapists. This leaves 0.9 qualified OTs per 10,000 South African citizens if everyone needs therapy. It would take one therapist 416 days working around the clock to be able to have a single session with all their patients. The situation is dire, but not doomed. We can look into a transdisciplinary system of collaboration where the expertise of 4 funnels into 1. In nature, the system functions similar to a dam. Dams are barriers constructed to hold back water, raising its levels to form a reservoir. It stops the flow of multiple streams that run from different sources. Coming together, they pour themselves into this gateway shared by creatures. Mixing together, their waters merge into a single substance. The dam wall acts as a barrier that hugs the body of water. It determines when and what quantity of water is released at a single time into a young river below. This barrier is the key practitioner, the corner piece, who functions as the touch point between their young patients, educators, family, and other therapists. Take Alison, for example. She's a psychologist who works up to 60 hours a week. She has recently started working with Pumi, who has Down syndrome. She realized that her field alone would not cover the variety of challenges Pumi is facing. A transdisciplinary approach needed to be used, and the expertise of a speech therapist, audiologist, and occupational therapist was called in. Implementing this new approach, they collaborated on a group strategy that she could execute in her sessions with Pumi. For example, Alison consulted the OT about assistive devices, how to use household items in play, and how to encourage participation in Pumi's everyday routines. 80% of children in South Africa are reliant on public health care, but only 20% of all healthcare workers practice in the public sector. The only way to meet the demand is through distribution of resources. Having learned from nature, we see now that multiple waterfalls and intertwining streams form efficient water networks. But these systems are only stepping stones to the bigger picture. Transdisciplinary dams pull together the waters of collaboration into a single body of knowledge. The success of this relies on the key practitioner controlling the dam's gates. This person regulates the current into a single river, a child.